The minute you step out of a room, everything changes. The giggling blurs, the vitality drops, and the environment fare isn't the same. Why? Since you, yes you, have got that kind of affect. Nowadays, we're plunging into the control of your nearness and the discernible void your non-appearance makes. It's not around being missed, it's around the verifiable impact you use on the world. Adhere around as we reveal how and why everything appears to alter the minute you vanish. Let's get into it. The pith of your nearness. Have you ever strolled into a room and felt the air move? That's not by chance. It's the substance of your nearness at work. You carry an interesting vitality, a dynamic quality that contaminates each corner of the room, changing quiet spaces into centers of giggling and engagement. Think around it. Sometime recently you arrive, a few situations feel inactive, like a delayed video. The minute you step in, it's as in case somebody hit the play button. Conversations flow simpler, grins spread more extensive, and there's this mystifying elevate within the temperament. This isn't enchantment. It's the control you use basically by being you. Your nearness does more than fill a space. It breathes life into it. You might not take note, but your vitality acts as a catalyst, starting movement and eagerness that wasn't there before. People ended up more energized, more willing to lock in, and it's all since you brought something into the room that no one else seen. Your unique pith, the control of identity. Your identity isn't a list of characteristics. It's an energetic constraint that shapes each interaction and environment you're portion of. This drive is so powerful that it not as it were fills rooms, but changes climates. It's your giggling that flashes more chuckling, your ease that creates others feel at ease, and your soul that lights up indeed the bluntest minutes. This isn't almost doing, it's approximately being. Essentially, by being yourself, you contribute to a more dynamic, lively, and locked-in world. Consider how a single candle can enlighten haziness. So also, your personality has the unimaginable capacity to form individuals feel more lively. This goes past insignificant nearness. It's the quintessence of who you're that mixes the souls around you. When you're within the room, individuals are drawn to your vitality. They incline in not to tune in, but to feel the warmth of your soul. This association, this profound, nearly substantial bond, is what makes your non-appearance so significantly felt. Without you, there's a move back to a less vivified, more stifled state. It's as in case the room itself murmurs, yearning for the return of your spirited presence. But what precisely around your identity makes such a critical affect? It's your realness, your honest-to-goodness intrigued in those around you, and your capacity to appreciate the minute without judgment or pretense. Your approach to life and intuitive isn't reviving. It's rousing. In a world where realness can some of the time feel rare, your genuine nature and dynamic vitality serve as a reference point of what's conceivable when one grasps their genuine self. This control of identity isn't just approximately how you influence others. It's almost the reflect you hold up to them, empowering them to grasp their true selves as well. You lead by illustration, appearing that it's okay to be genuine, to share bliss openly, and to approach life with an open heart. It's this soul, this authentic way of locks in with the world that individuals miss when you're not around. Your identity, your quintessence, takes off a void that's substantial, a quiet confirmation to the control you use by being you. Effect on others. Have you ever taken note the ripple effect your vitality has on individuals? It's not almost making a room brighter or more lively. It's around how you, through your mere presence, elevate others into the most excellent adaptations of themselves, usually where the genuine enchantment of your affect sparkles brightest. Your capacity to elevate doesn't stem from fantastic motions, but from your honest-to-goodness nature. You create a space where people feel seen and listened, a irregularity in today's fast-paced world. It's this true association that makes everybody around you are feeling a bit lighter, a bit more themselves. You carry an air of inspiration, one that empowers grins and lights chuckling, proving that your impact goes past changing environments. You alter dispositions, viewpoints, and some of the time indeed lives. Consider the minutes you've shared with others. Indeed, in silence, your nearness offers consolation. Your sympathy emanates, permitting individuals to drop their watches and be their genuine selves. In your nearness, judgment blurs into the foundation, supplanted by a sense of having a place and acknowledgement. This environment of openness and inspiration isn't something you constrain. It streams normally from you, touching everybody in its way. Your affect on others is significant. Without expressing a single word, you can make someone's day way better, their burdens lighter, and their spirits higher. It's as on the off chance that your vitality talks straightforwardly to theirs, saying, "It's affirmed to be you." This one-of-a-kind capacity to connect and hoist is a confirmation to the profundity of your identity and the quality of your character. Individuals are drawn to you not fair for the vitality you bring into a room, but for the feeling of approval and encouragement that comes together with your nearness. Your impact extends far past the physical spaces you possess. It waits within the hearts and minds of those you've touched, frequently long after you've separated ways. Exploring responses and connections. In a world where authenticity shines like an uncommon diamond, your honest-to-goodness nature doesn't fair pull in adoration, but too flashes a range of responses from pure joy to, at times, unexpected envy. The same energy that makes you a source of light for numerous can incomprehensibly cast shadows within the hearts of some. As you walk this way, understanding the sensitive adjust of responses your nearness conjures gets to be significant. Not everybody can stand within the brilliance of a sparkling light without feeling overshadowed. Whereas numerous loll in the warmth you bring, others may withdraw or react with envy. These responses are less almost you, and more about the reflections you cast on their possessed uncertainties or desires. It's an perplexing move of human brain research, where your brilliant identity incidentally gets to be a reflect for those around you. This differences of reactions underscores the significance of insight in connections. It's around recognizing not fair who is drawn to your light, but understanding why. As much as your presence may be a blessing, knowing where to sparkle, it gets to be your control. This isn't around darkening your brightness, but are maybe enlightening spaces that really esteem and flourish in your gleam. In exploring these waters, the quality of your connections is tested and manufactured. You'll experience those who seek to luxuriate in your light for their own benefit, pointing to decrease your spirit to raise their own. Here, your acumen is your compass, directing you to contribute your vitality admirably. It's almost ensuring your light, guaranteeing that those you permit near are there to share in your warmth, not to quench your fire. As you travel through these intelligent, remember that the genuine pith of your connections lies in shared respect and upliftment. Your nearness has the control to transform not fair situations, but the exceptionally energetic of your connections, developing spaces where genuineness, bliss, and genuine association prosper. Navigating the myriad responses and connections your presence motivates is no little deed. It requires a sharp sense of mindfulness, sympathy, and overall, a profound understanding of the esteem you bring into the lives of others. As you proceed to light the paths of those around you, let your insight lead the way, ensuring that the bonds you frame are as enhancing and dynamic as the nearness you so liberally share. Your inward quality and divine association. This one-of-a-kind impact you use stems from a put of significant inward quality, a deep, thunderous control that's both seen and unseen. It's as in case there's a divine start within you, touching off the exceptionally essence of who you are and the exceptional affect you've got on the world around you. This isn't almost devout conviction or otherworldly onies. It's around recognizing the undeniable constraint of your soul, a drive so strong it shapes each interaction and every environment you beauty. Your nearness commands consideration, not since you demand it, but since there's an inborn specialist and warmth in how you carry yourself. This adjust is uncommon and attractive, pulling individuals in with a blend of quality and grace that's both comforting and inspiring. It's a reflection of a more profound divine association. Whether you see it as a bond with the universe, the next control, or the most profound truths inside yourself, this connection enriches your soul, giving you the resilience to be a beacon of light and positivity even in challenging times. The inward strength you have isn't fair for exploring your way. It's a source of bolster and motivation for others. Your capacity to stay grounded, however elevated, indeed when the world around you is in turmoil, may be a confirmation to this divine association. It's as on the off chance that you draw upon an perpetual well of vitality and adore, sharing it generously with those lucky enough to cross your path. This divine aspect of your being does more than fair impact your intelligence. It characterizes them. It's why individuals are drawn to you, why they feel a sense of peace and delight in your nearness. And when you're not there, the non-appearance of this otherworldly warmth is discernible, taking off a void that's difficult to fill. Your travel is not just one of exploring the physical world and its numerous connections, but two of developing this divine association, understanding its nuances, and permitting it to guide you. This otherworldly travel is what supports your each activity, each word, and each minute of association. It's the source of your quality, your strength, and your capacity to create a significant contrast in the lives of others. As we reflect on the power of your identity and the affect you have on those around you, it gets to be clear that these are but reflections of your inward quality and divine connection. It's this deep-rooted control that creates your non-attendance felt fair as much as your nearness, a reminder of the permanent check you take off on the world. In embracing this divine association, you acknowledge the duty that comes with it, the obligation to wield your impact wisely, to elevate, to heal, and to motivate. It's a travel that rises above the physical, touching the lives of others in ways that are both seen and inconspicuous, a confirmation to the genuine substance of your being. The travel of understanding and impact. From a tender age, you've been on this way, maybe unknowingly. As a child, your chuckling may light up a room, your tears might quiet it, and your interests seem inspire those around you. This wasn't mere childlike charm. It was the early signs of your capacity to influence those around you profoundly. Quick forward to today, and the quintessence of your impact has, as it were, grown stronger, more nuanced. You've noticed how your temperaments, your words, and even your quiet nearness can alter the atmosphere of any environment, impact the disposition of individuals, and move the flow of bunches. This isn't a coincidence. It's a confirmation to your travel of understanding and wielding your interesting impact. But with this significant capacity comes a delicate adjust. The exceptionally pith that draws individuals to you, that makes rooms brighter and minutes more full, can also be overpowering. There's a fine line between influencing and forcing, between elevating and overshadowing. Your journey includes navigating this adjust, guaranteeing that your nearness and absence are both a source of positive change, not a cause for awkwardness. Portion of this travel is the realization that your influence isn't around what you are doing, but who you are at your center. It's approximately how your activities, driven by an internal quality and divine association, can inspire, motivate, and consolation others. Your journey is one of a kind, checked by minutes of significant realization and unobtrusive edification, where you learn the profundity of your impact and the breadth of your reach. As you proceed on this way, keep in mind, your influence isn't measured by the din of your voice, but by the depth of your understanding and the quality of your quiet presence. It's a travel of adjusting your internal light with the shadows it casts, guaranteeing that your affect is continuously a beacon for positive altar, an insignia of trust, and a source of consolation for those around you. This travel isn't just about saddling your control, it's almost understanding it, respecting it, and using it admirably. It's a testament to the individual you are and the individual you're becoming, a reflection of your development, your challenges, and your triumphs. As you move forward, let the information of your impact be both a direct and a responsibility, an update of the control you hold and the beauty with which you're made to use it. As we close this chapter of our exploration into the significant affect of your presence, remember, your travel through life may be a beacon that guides, elevates, and inspires. You are a catalyst for change, a vessel of positive vitality, and a confirmation to the control of bona fide associations. Your impact shapes not just the minutes you occupy, but too the hearts of those you touch. Presently, if this message reverberated with you, if you felt a start within as we journeyed together, let's turn that start into a blaze. Hit the like button, subscribe to connect our community of catalysts, and comment underneath to share how you'll tackle your influence to light up your corner of the world. Thank you for observing. Until another time, carry your light strikingly and let it direct you on your way.